I'm out.
Alright.
I want to reach the straight forward.
Alright.
Remember, Kartel and Teejay.
Hey, what's up?
Anyway, you see me, I'm a city DJ.
Skadash, wagwan. Bless up all my viewers, all my subscribers out in the world. Hope you all doing well. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't as yet. So we have coming up in the topics right here, Vybz Kartel seemingly react after Yellowman disrespect. Also, we're gonna get into this right here as Popcaan show off his construction company's fleet. Yes, people, more motivation. Also, we're gonna speak about Foota Hype addressing the king status in dancehall with Vybz Kartel, Beenie Man, and Yellowman. Plus, we see right here Vybz Kartel and Teejay expose this. We also gonna highlight what Spice doing right here as she plans a school tour in Jamaica. Also, Tony Matterhorn calls Bounty Killer and DJ Khalid Judas declares Masicka the current king of dancehall. People, what y'all think about that? We also gonna highlight this right here as veteran selector Billy Slaughter hints at legal action against Stone Love owner dismissal.
Yo, Reggae Media TV, better than everything we're bad, and we madder than everything we're mad.
So people, what y'all think about Vybz Kartel being the face of reggae on Apple Music? This come amidst the crown of dancehall is a debate between Beenie Man and Vybz Kartel. Of lately we see Yellowman share his view about the two artists. Yes, people, we also have a thing to talk about that coming up in the vlog, but for now, we see a lot of people reacting as Apple Music has updated the cover for Reggae Genre with a photo of Vybz Kartel. So recently, Spice announced Jamaica school tour by stating, "I'm dedicating my time to come out and speak to some of our young people in school about normalizing saying no to anything that devalues who they truly are." Yes, people, so this is something positive, and for a while now, we not really see no school tour for spread positivity across the country. So, we just have to highlight this right here. Yes, people, Spice also mentioned that the school tour loading. "I'm proud past student of St. Catherine High School in Spanish Town, Jamaica. What's yours?" So this is something where the students them need to look forward to, not only about the entertainment but also the message behind it. So over on the other side, big up Popcaan right here as he show off his construction company's fleet. Yes, people, so this is a good move right here, smart move by Popcaan. So we just highlight it. It's not all about floss out your money or buy all type of vanity and them things. They are not investing in nothing, no house or anything. So that no make no sense. So big up Popcaan on this right here.
It's the original king of dancehall. How do you view the ongoing debate between two other artists about who holds the title of king of dancehall today?
Well, to me, it's a freedom of speech. And I want to let them know I'm not disrespecting none of them. But I just want to let them know, stop confusing the audience.
Okay.
They need to stop misleading the people.
So Yellowman, some people feel like he need to apologize to both artists. Well, right here we see the artist Yellowman put it out that he wasn't disrespecting Vybz Kartel nor Beenie Man after a lot of fans come at him since he mentioned that one of them a snake and the other is a lizard. Yes, people, addressing the whole King of Dancehall saga, we see Yellowman intervene, but he's like, right here we see him clarify certain thing. People, what y'all think about that? Well, so far we see Vybz Kartel put out a post earlier today, and it's seemingly in reaction to all what being said over social media for the past couple weeks surrounding the whole king title of dancehall. Right here, Vybz Kartel put out a post relating to that with lines from one of his songs, "None of them know upon me level, Umbre Nativa, I know how I do it." So good news as it relates to TikTok ban. As you can see right here where Joe Biden won't enforce the TikTok ban before leaving office, an official says, as Donald Trump pledged to save the app that the US has called a threat. So before Vybz Kartel released from prison, him and Teejay share a chemistry in music, and we see that. So a lot of people reacting right here as they link up in person.
With a record.
With a record.
Yeah, video us.
Yeah, with a tape.
Johnson away.
Never. I want this under my nose.
I'm out.
Alright.
I wanna reach the say it forward.
Alright.
Remember, Cartel and
Hey,
Teejay.
what's up?
Anyway, you see me, I'm a city DJ.
Yeah.
Remember, you know, fully active. What is under my nose?
I'm out.
So a lot of people admire how Vybz Kartel him now hold no grudge against anyone. You know, he's like DJ and the Popcaan no link. But Vybz Kartel nah make that mess up things. You know, it's like Vybz Kartel more for unite people for them come together more than how, you know, he must segregate them since his release from prison. Yes, people, so a lot of fans me see ask if Popcaan see this, you know, hot tile bosses like some people pay keen attention to that side of Vybz Kartel. Even the other day, the thing was going with Scatter and Popcaan. You notice him not take no side, and dancehall music need that right now because a whole heap of segregation going over the years, and the fans them need back that kind of vibes there when everybody on one stage unite and perform together. So once again, Foota Hype weighing on this whole king thing in the music industry concerning Yellowman, Beenie Man and Vybz Kartel. Foota Hype also saying that if Vybz Kartel should get the king, there are so many more work need to be done. Yes, people, so Foota Hype once again speak his mind and get this off him chest. Check this out.
You understand what I say? So let's quell this king thing. Cause if we are going to be honest and look upon it, you know, if Killer feel lower him standards for be in the king argument, to me, based on Killer input, him dominance, him content, or him different people and him musical content of the representative of poor people, ghetto people, him have girl song, him have all kind of song. And Killer boss the most artists in the game. Killer is the revolving door for talent in a dancehall. I would, this is not bias neither, you know. I would have to give it to Bounty Killer. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that king thing, yeah, it needs to stop. It needs to stop. Yellowman is the king. Yellowman is still alive and active and a lockdown show all about. This war about this king thing needs to stop. You understand what I say? As me say, big up Muscle from New York where do entertainment report. Muscle, you see, as journalist, I want to start do some real research. Because I have an idea of the thing, you know. But you know, really, I don't like how the sun, you know, that. I don't see myself good, you know. You don't see me good? Let me change my location. Hold on. I can change this location, yeah. And see if the phone, I don't like how the sun glare up my thing. So it feel look. Hold on, people, let me park properly. Yes, people, you can see me better now. So, Muscle, I like your program, and I like say you interview the people when them come to Canada and thing. But I don't want you to be like the two low frequency people on the fix and the next idiot boy on the do the coach. Because them don't do them homework. Zine, me see you give Bounty Killer and flowers and you speak about scare them. You have to know that scare them wasn't only Harry Toddler, Elephant Man, Boom Dynamite and Nitty Kochi. There was Daily Bread and there was Bramwell and there was Angel Doulas. You have to know the real history. Zine, Me hear you speak. Me not, I not bash me a bash you know, muscle. Me a give you some information because me see say you know understand the full realm of the alliance thing. And you miss out some parts. So I just I tell you some little thing. You have all our killer do great and establish the artist them, but you have to remember, say killer never do it by himself. The selector them do it too. So me not like when you not talk the history and skip out footer hype out of the history. Cause remember say when Bounty are doing thing, you have Stone Love, you have Sky Juice, you have Metro Media, you have Bass Odyssey, you have Renaissance them, you understand? We help Project Killer thing wicked, but that a Bounty Killer. When Bounty are run with Scare them, Zine, are still Bounty Killer, there was no alliance. Then you have Tony Matterhorn now. Tony Matterhorn was a Bounty Killer selector. Bass Odyssey was a Bounty Killer sound. But you see when it reach alliance now, brother, I don't want you skip out my part of the history. I me do the greatest work as selector for alliance. Me are the only selector in a existence where people know a real alliance. Because Matterhorn was a Bounty Killer selector, not an alliance selector. And Matterhorn end up a freelance for everybody. Jazzy T, Rate Killer, and everything Renaissance Rate Killer, but them freelance for everybody. Me are the only selector where alliance straight. Me are the only selector who was a part of alliance. Me hear you mention some artist named Muscle, and me bring them to alliance. Remember me busting more songs for alliance. Remember no other selector wasn't alliance selector, but me. Me alone. Oh, black idiot. Alright, Gaga, thank you. Yeah, so when you not speak alliance history, be careful. Me not sit down. Let me tell you what me not go do. Me not go sit down and wait till footer hype dead or footer hype have dementia or something. And uno give me my glory. And me at the Alliance radio station. Half of the artists them were boss in the Alliance and me boss them. Them for respect Father Witty and Uptown Mondays and footer hype. Including the man of the moment, Vybz Kartel. And me responsive boss Vybz Kartel. Killer say him next. Strengthen him up. Cause remember them time there, you have to cross over from Port. If you come from country, you have to cross over into Kingston. If you come from Portmore, you have to cross over into Kingston. You are not like now where internet there. You can't just get up and turn people right here. And me, I play them song in a prime time with the artists them we at already. We don't have to go into the mother of the story, you know, me create the whole energy there. Why do you think of me in an anger management video with the whole alliance? Me are the hungry selector tonight. Me are the hungry man take side 100%. Name my next alliance selector. Boom boom a bad selector, him rate killer, but him rate everybody. Matterhorn work with everybody, par with everybody. Jazzy T them keep them thing neutral, work with everybody and rate killer. And rate everybody the same way. I know some of my things said. Me a alliance straight. And me a play rhythm for alliance and we a do everything. Me a the only alliance selector. The rest of selector them are everybody them work with and align with everybody. Me are the hungry man with loyal and stick to the team. Me and Bunty travel all about, foreign everywhere. You understand what I say? So even when you don't see, you know, kill up on yourself, and about foot of Gaza, this and rare, you know, like Gaza, I love Gaza. Cartel of me youth. Cartel of me youth. And me put Cartel on road and me cross over Cartel in Kingston. Scratchy B them a CD them a make. You have to cross over in a dancehall. Elephant, you know much Elephant Man sang my boss? And speaking of that, we are talking about this king thing here. Oh, not going like, it coming like when me hear people talk about Jordan and LeBron and skip out Kobe Bryant. Who no figure out where Elephant Man do, boy, yeah? Let me ask you a question. Who no ever measure where Elephant Man do, boy, yeah? Who no look at kiddies, who no look at youngins. Who no ever take a time out on a day and go research where Elephant Man do, boy, yeah? No disrespect. Because me not speak half of emotion or ego. I'm speaking half of logics. Vybz Kartel is huge. Vybz Kartel no do not even 1 ounce of where Elephant Man do, boy, yet. Are you no crazy? So there's a Kartel is great, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know. But there's so many sectors and elements of them. There's so much more work to be done. Remember, because of street cred and them something there, we not put Sean Paul and Shaggy in the argument. Just because them and the international, but where street cred is concerned in a Jamaican hardcore road thing, them present it small. Then, somebody say in terms of what? Elephant Man has been on the biggest platforms in... Yo, I never want to get into it. If me have to explain that to you, then you need not to be in another conversation. If me have to explain to you on what basis Elephant Man is one of the biggest thing, then me no need to conversate with you. You're not on a level here, and if you go do some homework. You understand? So what I'm saying is, yes, for me, Kartel is one of the toughest lyricists we ever see. And when it comes on influence, Kartel is one of the biggest influences. We cannot take that from him. But when you talk about the king, remember the king conversation of fuckery, I'm just saying, if we are going to do that, there's so many more and so much more work for Kartel to do. There's so much more because there are so many other players in the game where do enormous things where Teejay not even do yet all know.
Alright, so people, let me know if y'all agree with Foota Hype view on this whole king status in dancehall. You know, it's like Bunty, Foota Hype say would give Bunty over Vybz Kartel. And if Vybz Kartel fi become the king, more work him have to do. You know, so it's like right here, Foota Hype weighing on this whole thing. A much talk about topic in dancehall every day. Yeah, people, so right here is like Foota Hype say Vybz Kartel getting there. Him don't reach as yet because right now Vybz Kartel a charge more than any other artist currently in the industry. You know, it's like since Vybz Kartel come back from prison, that play a major part. You know, the whole momentum build up and thing, people long for see him. So him a do it. Him a charge. When Vybz Kartel did a go prison, Foota Hype say Busy Signal, other artists did a charge more than him. But now it's like Vybz Kartel him dip on a different level, and you know, people did a anticipate the moment. So is like right now is on the verge of becoming the king of dancehall according to Foota Hype, because if him forget back him visa, him US visa and travel, that I go play a major part as well. But Foota Hyper says like some of the people them forgot about history. It's like, Yellowman do it in the 80s, Bunty and Beanie do it in the 90s, and it's like now some of the new set of people them where come up, the new generation is like them no know about history. So it's like Foota Hype backtrack a little bit and I make them know say where Beanie do, where Bunty do, especially Bunty, because Foota Hype mentioned that a Bunty him would give it over everybody else, because where Bunty do for the industry, him not see no other artists do it. If it wasn't for Bunty, you would have a lot of major acts we see, playing their role in the music industry right now. So Foota Hype look into it, and Bunty not really come out and talk about this whole thing, Bunty just easy back and I watch all what go on. That's the thing. And the Foota Hype is not the only person we see, saying that Bunty him deserve it. So it's like Bunty, him just relax and see everything what go on over social media apart from a post we see. And that is before, we see Beanie Man came out and, through shade Vybz Kartel respond. Bunty did say a thing on Freedom Street pertaining to Vybz Kartel and his king status. Yeah, so apart from that, we don't see Bunty come out again and say nothing. So Bunty, him just easy, while Foota Hype saying that him deserve the king status in the music industry. So people want to think about that right there. Yes, people, but as it relates to Vybz Kartel and Beanie Man over this whole thing, we see the two of them, speak, and according to Beanie, him the king. According to Vybz Kartel, he's the king of dancehall, while their fans, are defending it. Yeah, people, so me never expect this whole king thing would come up back, Yeah, man, it's like since Vybz Kartel in a prison, we see it. Well, before Vybz Kartel went to prison, this topic was a controversial topic. Remember one of the last interview Vybz Kartel did, him throw shade and say Burger King, any other king or Burger King or whatever. So people, let me know what y'all think about Foota view on this whole thing. So Tony Matterhorn calls Bunty Killer and DJ Khaled Judas, declares Masicka the current king of dancehall. Yes, people, so right here according to Yard Hype, breaking down this interview, Tony Matterhorn is not known to mince his words online. And while speaking on several topics during an interview aired on Tuesday, the veteran sound system selector described Bunty Killer and DJ Khaled as Judas. Speaking on the Fix podcast, Tony Matterhorn expressed that his problem with Bunty Killer is an ongoing issue that will never be resolved until the artist has died. The Dirty Wine DJ appeared skeptical when presented with the notion that Bunty is one of the most loyal people in the industry. He also shared that Bunty was his friend until he became a Judas. While he did not divulge the details of their dispute, Tony Matterhorn said that the Seaview Gardens artist earned the title because he betrayed him as a friend. Further on in the interview, Tony Matterhorn added that Bunty has taken credit for many of the artists that he gave their big break. The amount of artists when me boss them don't give me credit. It hurts to know that you are giving the credit to the wrong person. Me and Killer all a war for that too. The amount of artists when me boss where Killer take my credit for, Tony Matterhorn said. The selector explained that there is nothing wrong with Bunty getting credit for his contribution to an artist, but they had excluded his contribution entirely. In regards to the fallout between him and DJ Khaled, Tony Matterhorn said that after helping the record producer during the early stages of his career, DJ Khaled had turned his back on him. According to Matterhorn, a few years ago, he asked DJ Khaled to produce a song for him. However, after Khaled agreed to do the project, Tony Matterhorn said he proceeded to ignore his calls, though he was available to take the call of one of their mutual friends. Yes, people, so he further expressed that he found it especially disrespectful because of how he had willingly assisted DJ Khaled before his success in the music industry. Matterhorn went on to discuss the state of dancehall as well as the genre, long history, and the role of selectors. He also shared his opinion on who is the king of dancehall. Matterhorn said that the problem with the topic is the fact that fans and industry players have not accurately given the title over the years. According to the Good As DJ, Beenie Man's reign as king of dancehall ended years ago. Beenie been the king of dancehall and claimed the king for years, when actually he was disposed as the king, not the throne disposed, because at the time when Beenie claimed say him a king, a elephant man are the king, Matterhorn stated. He went on to state that the crown has passed to multiple artists over the years as they ruled their own era of dancehall. In Matterhorn's opinion, following the reign of Kartel and Popcaan, Masicka has now taken the throne. While one at a time, when them say a Beenie are the king, a Vybz Kartel are the king, but at the same time, the thing did reach Beenie, reach Kartel now, and now Uno say Kartel are the king. Isn't it safe to say that at this point, when Uno have Kartel as the king, Popcaan are the king, but the new king is Masicka? So as the drama draw near, we're gonna get into this right here. We talk about it just the other day, but in more details from Dancehall Mag, we see where they published that Vybz Kartel seeks US visa to attend Grammy Awards. Yes, people, so as you can see right here, the article state, dancehall star Vybz Kartel says he has submitted the necessary documents aiming to secure a US visa to attend the upcoming 67th Annual Grammy Awards in Los Angeles on February 5th. His 8-track EP, Party With Me, is nominated for Best Reggae Album, marking his first ever Grammy nomination. In a recent interview with Billboard magazine, Kartel shared his thoughts on his potential return to the US and the significance of being able to attend the prestigious event. We put the documents in. It would be a good look for all of us who are nominated to be at the Grammys, he said. Collybuds, take it easy. Shensia never gets late here. The Wailers Evolution and the soundtrack Bob Marley One Love music inspired by the film are also nominated in the category. Vybz Kartel last visited the United States in the early 2000s with notable performances in Miami and New York. However, his ability to perform in the country was curtailed by legal issues and visa restrictions. In June 2011, during an episode of Vybz Kartel Speak His Mind, he confirmed that he had lost his US visa about 5-6 years now. In September 2011, he was arrested for murder and later sentenced to life in prison. In March 2024, the UK's Privy Council overturned his conviction and referred the case to Jamaica's Court of Appeal. By July, the Court of Appeal freed Vybz Kartel and his co-accused, citing insufficient evidence to justify a retrial. Reflecting on his Grammy nomination, Kartel expressed gratitude and acknowledged the challenges he faced during his 13 years of incarceration. If I wasn't incarcerated, I would have been nominated already, but I understand why they would want to nominate a dude in prison. I know if I wasn't arrested based on the trajectory that my career was on, I would have definitely won, but I'm very, very grateful. The Vybz Kartel Party With Me EP features beat from Din Din, the producer. He described the project origins, saying, I was under a vibes and I got some beats. I was writing to keep my mind occupied, ended up with these songs and said, let me just put them together on a little EP. Bam, Grammy. Yes, people, so during the Billboard interview, Vybz Kartel also revealed that he plans to headline the Wireless Festival in England later this year, 2025, and perform at shows in Germany this summer. While the UK has become his top streaming market in recent years, he emphasized that his career trajectory has always been global. My number one market was always America, but over the last 2 years, my biggest streaming market is now the UK. My fiance is from the UK too. I think that has a lot to do with it. The love, the like, oh wow, he's dating one of us, he said. When asked about his most anticipated performances, Kartel expressed excitement about returning to the Caribbean and New York. That's Jamaica outside of Jamaica, he said, addressing speculation about a collaboration with rapper Cardi B, who recently defended his post-release appearance. Kartel shared, "I love Cardi. We got a song coming out next year. We are actually in the process of writing it. Even if I have to walk, I'm performing that song in New York," he added. So, popular selector Billy Slaughter has hinted at retaining legal counsel over a dispute with iconic sound Stone Love Movements. Stone Love Movements owner Winston Weepo Powell last week announced that the highly decorated selector is no longer on the roster of the sound system. Explaining his decision, Weepo stated that some rebellious things are happening around Stone Love, which led to the move. "Billy Slaughter is no longer on my platform. He wanted to be the leader. My son is my son. Billy Slaughter is not my son," Powell said. Powell made allegations that Billy Slaughter had indulged in some inappropriate practices and added, "You're going to have to face the consequence." Rumors have been swirling for months about tension in the camp. However, when contacted, Billy claimed that he had not received any official dismissal letter from his former employers. He also hinted that he had retained legal counsel in the employment dispute. "Malaya have this thing covered, you understand me? When she don't do what she doing, then I will speak to the media people," the 58-year-old veteran, whose real name is Esran Phillips, told the Jamaica Observer. With over 33 years as a selector on Stone Love Movements, Billy has emerged as a global ambassador for sound system culture, and he was recently honored with the Guinness Sound of Greatness belt for his hardcore delivery and dominance in sound clashes. Growing up as the youngest of 7 brothers in Red Hills community of Burnside Valley, Phillips played cricket, football, and table tennis before he embraced music. He was given the name Billy Slaughter by Powell for his impressive killing skills in clashes with other sound systems. He was bestowed the name after an impressive victory over 2 rival sound systems, Exodus and Silverhawk, at the Beachline Sunday event in Helsha. Billy worked alongside other Stone Love stalwarts such as Rory, G-Force, Diamond, Fireras, Iceberg, just to name a few. The legendary Rory left years ago and worked as a disc jock at Bridge FM, while fellow selector Cancer left over a decade ago to start an oldies sound. Yes, people, so a lot of reaction over this is like some people feel it to them heart. It's like them not like the segregation, especially with Billy Wagwan with the sound. You know, people don't want him left because they know him there for years, and for him just get kicked like that, people not accept it.
Yo, Reggae Media TV, badder than everything we're bad, and we madder than everything we're mad. Subscribe now, you hear that?